Today we are going to demo the advanced quoting functionalities that can be achieved by integrating SugarCell with DealHub's powerful CPQ engine. We are going to see how Sugar Integrateful DealHub can supercharge Sugar's quoting capabilities through its guided question and answer based quoting experience. We will also experience the seamless transfer of information between Sugar and DealHub, ensuring data quality and limiting manual data entry while providing management with accurate forecasting. Finally, we will have a look at how we can share proposals with customers directly through virtual deal rooms and how customers can sign the proposals directly within their deal room. For the demo today, we have two personas. We have the account executive, Jane Doe, and we have the customer, Baking Goods Wholesale Limited, with Enrico Simonetti and John Smith. Now, let's get started with the demo. We have a prepared opportunity that was prepared for us, Jane Doe, by a sales development representative that created an initial budgetary opportunity that needs to be followed up by me, Jane Doe. Now, we followed up with the customer and we verified and confirmed that they wanted 13 SugarCell Premier users and an initial implementation budget for some training and configuration services, and they have a maximum budget of $30,000. Now, we noted all that down on the opportunity, and we also were provided with a budgetary revenue line item by the sales development representative on what they thought the opportunity was worth. They also filled up for us the contact information and they attached it to the opportunity. Now, what's left for us to do is click on the Create Quote button, which will redirect us to DealHub to provide us with a guided proposal creation. Now we can see all the information has been transferred immediately for the account information, the opportunity, and any other detail that we need, such as the contact information for the two contacts, where we can select which one is the primary for the deal. Now we can set the expiration date to something closer to now, as we want to close the deal as quickly as possible. Put it on the 15th of June. Now we know that the customer wants 13 SugarCell users, so we go ahead and start populating the questions that are provided to us by the DealHub CPQ engine. We know that they want to start using the system right away, so we put the start date of the subscription on the 1st of May, and we set it to be 1 year subscription. Now we know that they want also services, so we say yes to that question and we put the amount to 40 hours. Now, without us touching anything about pricing or knowing anything about pricing, the system did that for us based on the few questions that we got asked and populated the services hours and the 13 seats of the SugarCell Premier and also the service start date. Now, we know that the customer wants to or has a budget of almost $30,000. So we can either put a discount in here and try to guess it, or we can even just modify this price to be $30,000. And that will give us a discount average across the items so that we can make the proposal look more appealing. Now that we are happy with the proposal, we can just click submit and that will be transferred to Sugar in almost real time. Now we can see that with DealHub we could complete a proposal by simply answering a couple of guided questions. It understood the pricing for us, and it would have even dealt with discount approval notification and processes if we needed that as well. So let's say that in our company our policy is that any discount above 5% requires the sales manager approval, and any discount over 10% requires the VP of sales approval. We could easily implement that in DealHub, and DealHub could notify the right people that need to approve or deny the request so that the deal can move through. Now we can go back to Sugar and see what happened in Sugar. We can refresh the opportunity, and what we expect to see is the opportunity lined up with exactly what we quoted the customer. We can see the likely best and worst are matching, and we can see that the revenue line items are exactly what we quoted the customer for. And that also the system removed automatically the budgetary one that was originally there. We can see that the services line item doesn't have a service start date, but the SugarCell licenses do have that. and it lasts 1 year and is exactly as was quoted in the proposal on the DealHub side. We can also see that there is a quote which we can open and reflects exactly what it was in DealHub just now. The DealHub status is ready to be sent. That means that can be sent to the customer, and the average discount is also stored there. We can see the discount per item, and we can see the total is exactly $30,000. Now we can go ahead and open the quote again. We want to publish the quote to a deal room, which is a virtual space that we can collaborate with the customer and share with the customer, so that they can see their own quote, the proposal, online, and then eventually even sign it. So let's do that. We are going to send the proposal to the customer through the deal room. And if we go back to Sugar, we can see that if we refresh the page, we have one more piece of information coming through as soon as the page loads, which is the deal room link, which is the virtual web page which we can collaborate with the customer. We can also see that the primary quote has been selected, the primary contact has been selected, and all the information we needed is there. Now we want to pass this link to the customer. So let's now shift gear and pretend that I am the customer, Enrico Simonetti. I'm going to copy the URL and I'm going to paste it into a new browser. Now I can see the proposal. It knows that it's me because I authenticated previously, and I can see exactly the same pricing information that I was presented before. In here you could publish whatever you wanted, for example, all the marketing material of your organization, all your videos, etc., so that it can present well. And at the bottom of the proposal, we can see that the customer can sign directly right then and there the proposal to approve it. So I'm just going to do that. That will communicate with the other system. Will also allow us to download the PDF right here from this web page. And we can go back to the Sugar side and refresh the page and see what happened here. We can see that the opportunity was closed automatically for us, so that it basically completed everything to do with the opportunity and the revenue line items. They are all closed won. And we can also see that if we open the quote, that also the quote was updated to be close accepted, and the DealHub status is now won. What were we able to showcase during the demo? We were able to simplify and streamline the proposal creation through self-guiding questions. We were able to reduce data entry and potential errors that come with manual data entry. We were able to improve forecasting accuracy with real-time updates on the opportunity. We were also able to reduce the work required by the seller to complete a proposal successfully. We were able to collaborate and share proposals through deal rooms with the customer and get a deal signature directly from within the deal room, which closed the deal automatically for Jane. We were able to let the platform do the work with no roadblocks and no busy work. With Sugar Integrate for DealHub, we supercharge Sugar with advanced quoting capabilities, and with a smooth CPQ experience, we were able to guide the sales team through an intuitive answer-based quoting engine experience. The integration seamlessly transferred all the information between Sugar and DealHub, ensuring that the customer data is always up to date and that accurate sales information provide a high fidelity opportunity forecasting for management as well. In addition to that, DealHub provides the ability to share the proposal information directly with the customer through a virtual deal room, allowing the customers to close your deals directly from within the deal room. Now, with this, we conclude the demo of Sugar Integrate for DealHub. Thank you.